Aliyah Hawass may be teaching these students how to count up how many brothers they have, but this tutorial is really all about the girls.
Is she correct?
Everybody knows Aliyah. She was the only girl in the first ever class here in Fantilli. 11 boys and her. That made Aliyah a rebel.
Women are expected to bear children, cook, clean, look after the livestock, even build houses, but they're not allowed to go to school.
They were asking my father to stop me from the school. They were saying she is enough to get married and she must have to get married now.
But Aliyah's father, a Kureyu elder, had a bigger plan for his daughter.
That was my dream. I was thinking that she becomes such a known person. Yeah, I am proud of him.
Typically, these girls would be forced to wed as early as 12 years old, often to elderly men, some HIV positive, many with several other wives. The Kureyu people use the same word for marry as they do for sell. But at this hostel, girls can bank on an alternative. Built by the Westlock Rotary Club, it's run by a local group called the Gudina Tumsa Foundation, or GTF.
It's survival for these kids. It's education, it's nutrition, it's learning about life in different ways and learning about their own possibilities. So it's much more than a roof over their head.
Yaya knows that well. The 16-year-old runaway fled an arranged marriage 4 years ago. Now she's in grade 4. GTF workers negotiated with Yaya's parents. She spends her days studying and her nights at the hostel.
We can say that GTF has changed the way we view things and the way we view ourselves. Our parents say women are less than, or girls are less than boys, but now through school we realize that we're as good as boys.
Some girls do have their parents' blessing, but even so, it's tough to get educated when you're a nomad.
Even if they enrolled in school, they had to drop out because during the dry season, they had to migrate with their parents.
But staying put in school has its advantages.
Some of you regretted that you didn't send your children to school. But now you realize that if you send girls to school, they can perform as good as boys. There is hope in the future to educate more children, and that there is hope for the whole community to lead better lives.
Galatoma, the girls sing to the Canadians. Thank you. Thankful for the hostel and thankful for Aliyah.
So we always wanted to be like her, and that motivated us to run away and come to school.
A flower has to go through a lot of dirt before it gets to the surface. We're just unbelievably proud of them to have had the courage and the bravery and the strength and the power to have done what they did.
The Canadians have paved the way for more than 50 girls to live at the hostel full-time. More than 150 attend school.
Because of that hostel, there are today almost 40% girls, as opposed to the one girl we had in 1995 when the school started. So their contribution is tremendous.
And so he signed it.
And the contribution continues. Books today and more than $100,000 in new funding, with a promise for more over the next 2 years.
In Western Canada, we're like Saudi Arabia. You know, we have so much material things. So it is an opportunity for us to benefit these people.
They don't have to be hopeless, and they have to have something in mind, plan something, and know that they can reach anywhere. There may be difficulties, difficulties may face them, but they don't have to stop seeing that difficulty, and they have to pass over that difficulty and think that there may be change at the future, and they can reach anywhere where boys can reach.